Arsenal, I think with Rodri's injury to Manchester City, even before that, a lot of people thought that they should be the ones to win the league based on the trajectory of Arteta's influence on Arsenal, how they've performed over the last 2 seasons. And I don't know whether because of Manchester City's, downtime and the injury to Rodri, it has put a bit more pressure on them, and maybe that's why they seem to be not living up to the billing or the, let's say, the expectations of everybody. But then Odegaard is back. He played in the Chelsea game. He's had, I think, a week or so to be able to rest. He should be in some form of a groove. But it's going to be a difficult game. And I think for matches just after the international break, if you're a big team and you're playing at home, the onus isn't really to play stylistic champagne football. No, just get the job done. Let your players settle in, and then you pick it up from there. For them, Odegaard coming back would help because for some reason he seems to be the orchestrator of this whole Arsenal, a choir or whatever it is. And we saw that when he wasn't there, things weren't ticking. In as much as some of the red cards they've had and some of their performances has been down to, I would say, negligence and some negligence of some sort. Odegaard being in there gives them an offensive threat. I don't know if Saka is cleared to be in this game. I hear he's a doubt.
Injury doubts, which makes the game tougher.
Exactly, so that makes it a bit more difficult. You're playing against Nottingham Forest. They are the second best defense in the league, even though they shipped in 3 against Newcastle. So for Arsenal, I don't think they should go in there trying to over-impress anybody. But right now, you have an 8 point or so gap between you and Liverpool. All you need to do is win and then catch up the gap. It doesn't have to be a pretty performance. Just make sure that you win.
Well, I mean, your general thought first of a fixture like this. We know that coming back from international break has its woes and what have you, so you need to be a little cautious and what have you. What's your general thought of a fixture of this caliber?
I mean, if you saw this at the beginning of the season, you would all be thinking easy 3 points for Arsenal. But the way Nottingham Forest have played this season, the way they've showed how good they are defensively, how dangerous they can be on the counter. They are the only team to have beaten Liverpool so far this season. And it was because they game planned well. They sat back, soaked up the pressure, hit them on the counter. So Arsenal need to be aware of that. But that's the thing. Arsenal are in a situation where they need the win. Every game until they get within touching distance of Liverpool is a must win. Right now, they are too far away for them to even think about drawing or losing. So there's a lot of pressure going into this game. And when you are at home and the fans really want you to win, it can put a lot of pressure on the players. So I'm afraid for them in that sense that how would they hold up mentally? And then there's the fact that Bukayo Saka might not be playing. If he doesn't play, it makes their job all the more harder. And that's a big concern for me because we all know Saka's quality. We all know how well he's played this season. He's one of the best players in the Premier League this season with Salah, Cole Palmer, and Erling Haaland. So not having him is a big miss. So there's a lot to think about for Arsenal, but I still believe they can win this game. I still believe they should win this game because if they don't win this game, it's truly game over for their title challenge, in my opinion, because I don't see a situation where Liverpool drop points against Southampton. And I look at City as well. They are going to play Spurs who don't have Van der Ven, who don't have Romero. We'll get to that later. That makes that game a lot easier for them because you know who's going to come. Probably Ben Davies and Dragusin. It's a lot easier.
Dragusin hasn't been impressive at all.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So you look at those games and you expect Liverpool and City to get 3 points each this weekend. Now, it means Arsenal also have to get their 3 points to make sure they're in their hands. But they have the toughest fixture of the 3 title challenges as we speak.